Can you maybe talk about what this facility is going to be like and what it'll have?
So we currently have a clinic here in Cuba City, but it's aged. It's 50 plus years old and serves a purpose, but it's ready for an upgrade. And we had Lou and Sherry Swigert family donated a couple acres of land to Southwest Health to build a new clinic here.
Yeah. And so what kind of services will be at the clinic?
So for the most part, it'll be family practice services, and so family medicine, and then rehab services. So PT, OT, speech, and the gamut of that side of medicine.
And so then when will construction begin on this?
So we hope to get our DOT access, Department of Transportation. We have access to the property. We're just still getting the final where the road has to be to get access. So as soon as we have that, we're going to start moving dirt. So I would suspect in the next few weeks we'll see construction start.
Yeah. And what is the status? I know that there's expansion of the Platteville clinic as well.
Yeah, the Platteville clinic is pretty much almost done. We have actually punch list walkthroughs next week, and then DHS approval the first week of June, and we'll start moving in the second week of June. So really, in about a month from now, we'll be moving or moved into that new space, and that's 26,000 additional square feet on that campus as well.
Right. And so then when do you anticipate this will open?
So we're anticipating by fall, and fall is kind of a loose term. So I mean, we'd love to see it by November 1st. That might be a little bit of a stretch, but certainly by the end of the year, will certainly be occupied.
Yeah. And so then I guess how will this benefit the community?
From a just a pure access standpoint, having a new modern clinic that's easy to get to, and just doesn't serve Cuba City, but serves Hazel Green and Shellsburg and Benton and even over to Dickeyville and Keeler. It gives us that southern exposure instead of having people having to come all the way to Platteville. And so there's a really important part of our market down here in the southern part of the state. And just a great clinic to have.
And so who are the practitioners that will be working?
So we got Dr. Zach Dresler, who actually grew up in Southwestern, graduated high school in Southwestern. Dr. Kevin Carr, who's been with the organization for 30 plus years, has been coming to the Cuba Clinic. He'll continue to come. And then Chelsea DeMuth will also be rounding out the team. And then Stacy Graber is the lead therapist that'll lead the therapy team in the clinic.
And then let's see here. And then what will happen to the existing clinic at Epinor?
So we undecided at this point. It could be used for potentially office space or something like that. But at this point in time, we haven't really decided what we're gonna do with that campus yet.
Great. And so I guess overall, final question: why is this important?
Well, it's just important from our organization to continue to grow, and you have to continue to upgrade your facilities. Eventually, if you drive a car, eventually the car gets old and you need a new one. And this really does provide that access to a building that's going to be now around for the next 40 or 50 years without having to worry about that. So it's really important to have access to the community down here.